catch me island up in the slammer. 'Cause the law don't want no gear jammer.
Well, it's Thursday. Everybody started here. Let me get back around here a second. I want to show y'all something. Good. Lumber carts everywhere. It's one thing I like about the bumpers on this truck. I just scoot them around where I need them. I didn't just drive off. Okay. Out of all this chaos, there is some good news. We have salt walnut, and this walnut has turned out very beautifully. Very beautiful walnut. And I don't know what the price is on walnut right now, but it varies. It goes from ridiculous down to high, and then back to ridiculous again in price. So it should be good value. Look at that. Beautiful stuff now. That's all 6/4. Good walnut. All right, I'm gonna get my bird going. Okay, it's about 5:45. Werner's Fellers is up here helping us out. Thank you, boys. Your help is much appreciated. Our trucks most of them is hauling mulch or headed up north to get logs. So these two is gonna come run a couple of those lumber for us, and we appreciate it, boys. Good man. I love them bunch. They're just good people. Trying to get the lumber. Usually when you're loading, you kind of put the lumber a little bit towards the driver's side more because of the crown of the road. And here we're trying to slide this top layer in, so when you strap it down, it don't just loosen up going down the road. Because them small little thin bundles, they don't set tight very good. And then this is a split load, so the white stuff she's putting on is ash. Them fellers want me over at the chipper, so we're looking out the bearings on the chipper. They pulled the cap, look at the kitty there. They pulled the cap off of chipper wheel bearings, and one of the bearings is slid over in the housing, and that's kind of concerning. And there's Eli, he showed up and waiting to get his loader from Big Mama. And that was Mr. Kitty, he just looking for a friend. We all just kind of congregated down there. Well, let's head to the job. I'm gonna get in Brutus. Just an FYI, hi everybody. Just an FYI, this thing has took me forever to edit. We're gonna cut that big cherry there, make a note of that behind Brutus. But I figure first, let's get up in the canopy. Wind's blowing like a maniac. Look how big the top is on that big cherry. We'll go off to the left here and head towards Big Mama and Junkie and Stevie and Roger. And these are white pine we're flying over right now. Not good for anything other than just fixing soil. But they look pretty. They do look pretty. White pine looks pretty. The way the wind blows through them sounds good too. Now we pass over this, and I still hadn't cut here yet. But we get into where I've already cut, which is right here. So this ground's already been cut. This is thinned out. There's some islands that's pretty thin, depending on what the species was and stuff. And then there's places that's pretty thick, depending on the species. And I think what Brad's doing is, you see where this white pine is, a shorter white pine. The canopy's dropped down a little lower in this area. And he's leaving this white pine, figuring it's going to stand up to the wind okay. And it'll bush out and it'll become, you know, it's just the right amount of shade. What he's after is a certain amount of shade depending on the species and the soil type and things to that sort. I don't know. I can't speak for him. I'll try to get him on here someday. I think I can get him conned into explaining a few things to us on one of his jobs. It seems like we've worked Brad jobs for about the past 3 jobs. Of course, there were small jobs put together, but look at that log bridge. I think that looks cool. The reason for the log bridge through that spot, that was a soft spot that was headed. Now, the reason for the big yard over there where the den was at, and the reason for all the disturbed ground, that was a strategic spot. It was due for a flip, and we also didn't know if we could throw this together with a neighbor, and we thought we'd be yarding in there with some kind of, I don't know, some kind of easement out there with trucking or something. I have no idea. But the spot was a spot that was ready for a flip. So that's where all the traffic is down here, is in this hole that was opened up extra more. There'll be another yard that's a lot smaller, set up about halfway back. Stevie already started in it back there. I should have flew over it, but it's a pretty small spot. But it's our second yard back there for Tiny. But this is all woods you're flying over. It's all cut. This is all cut here. You can see some bare dirt down there, but you can see a lot of canopy left too. But there's also places that don't have a lot of canopy, and a lot of that was growing scrubby or wood with some big boys mixed in it. And when you cut the big boys out and you got scrubby wood in the understory, you need to kind of take the scrubby wood out too, so that way it's not shading in the soil down there. And then you see a little, it looked like it turned out like an aisleway that we cleaned out right there. I remember some big poplar and some big poplar in it, like 3 or 4 great big poplar, took up a big chunk of the canopy. And now the drone's flying. The drone actually stopped on me. The wind is so hard, it's fighting so hard, it just stopped. But ain't it amazing? This little guy can fly in this kind of conditions. Of course, he sends you out a little warning. There's a dead pine top right there. He sends you out a warning. He's beeping at me and telling me, hey, you need to land this thing, but I stick with it and work out fine. Look how long the needles are on that white pine. Of course, that's nothing like longleaf pine that you can see down south, but it's pretty good. White pine grows good here. It's just this worthless. Now, we're getting ready to curl up in Brutus and get started on our little project here. And the line right to the right of the screen is where the line's at. We're right against the neighbors. East and west running line. And that cherry might not look so big, but that's a pretty good sized cherry over there.
Oh, whoa! Alright. Hopefully we can catch this with it. The wind velocity is ridiculously high. Let me see if I can get this down here. The wind velocity is extremely high. And it's telling me land my drone, land my drone. We're gonna cut this great big cherry tree first. Y'all see back there? Got this select cut going in this pine, and it's a tight son of a buck. Oh, that looks good. This is gonna look good. That little cherry tree need to cut him. He ain't gonna mount to nothing anyway. Oh, baby! Hello! Hello!
I think the chopper ran out of gas on that.
Oh God, here we go. We're gonna start crying about topping again. Beautiful lake. Oh, hoo-yah! Look how many pieces that's in, would you? I'm gonna go on this run. I'll top after I get this all shut off. Let's go. Where's this run go? Y'all come with me. I'm gonna set this up and go out that bottom because that's the way I wanted to do it when I got here. That matches up with the way these trees are cut. Now I'll throw these down on top of each other. Then I'll come through and top them after the fuel's done. Winds are blowing pretty daggone good. Did I break it? Ah! Sorry. Got him. It don't matter. I ain't too worried about it. The daggone thing will be we'll pulpwood them part there up that I broke anyways. We're still pulpwooding them heavy. The people ain't gave up on mulch yet. And this is it's sucking the battery out of my daggone doodad. This little experiment, of course, I had to pick the windiest day around to do it, try it on. Alright, here we go. Come on, sit up, Bruce. Alright, how's it look from up there? Y'all see good? We'll take it. Now, let me see if I can pick a couple of these pines out without the wind screwing me up. These pines are so tall, they got a sail up in them. That wind catching them really screw them up. Even though they're not that heavy, they're just very tall. How you sitting on battery, guys? You're down to 43. Come here now. I'm gonna end up wearing that one. Come on. Oh no, 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 no. Beautiful. We'll take it. Now we all sitting at battery wise. We're sitting about 40, but I'm out of pine trees. I'll send you back up. Yep, that's about the end of the old pine there, driver. Let me set you down this cherry stump. Let me clean you off the place to land. Hang on. Let me square you all up for a big old landing. Hang on. Well, it's funny side, it's not going to be winter anymore. And it went from this morning at low 50s to daggone alright, let me land y'all right down this. I'll take y'all with me so we got sound. Hang on. I'm gonna keep y'all going so we got the sound. There we go. We're gonna take y'all in for a big old landing. This is like Air Force One landing right here. All right, I'm gonna zero you in on the stump. drive one of them Chinooks. That's what I need to do. I need to drive me a big old Chinook. I went ahead and shut Brutus down. Figured I'd truck for Stevie for just a little bit. Them guys are gonna be all eating this evening, skidding what I got cut out so we're clean. I don't know. It just, sometimes it feels like you fight just for some simple little thing. Oh, Stevie! Got a little hole on the passenger side, Stevie. Starting to warm up. It's 80-something degrees right now. There it is. Look at it come in there. That's the driver's side. All right, well, you heard the man. Let's go. Starting to pack just a little bit, so
Don't lead you across that bridge. You'll lose half of it.
Tony does this back and forth stuff now with the tying in. There, copy that. Got a big old hole on the passenger side, Stevie. Oh. Heard one of them bang. Did it come out? Look in the mirror there. Nope. Boy, it's soft ground. So we're logging on, we're set up and yarding on the neighbor. We got an easement on this guy. Part of the stipulations, we got to put our mess back. So we're taking the chunks, getting the backhaul. So Tony's making money both ways, just so y'all know. When they get done, Stevie will take that, all that stuff, that big guy will push it up the dozer and we'll load it back at Tiny and haul it back. Hey, nobody ever said nothing about to keep the mouth shut part. Stevie, you added that. That must be some kind of Bristow thing. The Bristow, Billow built Bristow thing.
Well, I've been thinking about making some extra money and hauling that road this year on Sundays and make a real good slide attendant. Especially that slide where you got to sled down on that little carpet and that water slide. You remember the one I smoked your ass on?
Stevie, I run that race. I got that recorded. See, a downhill water slide, that's a place where a fat ass wins like me. Stevie, you know what you're doing? Stevie, you're gonna give me, oh boy. He makes me nervous.
I guess that's why you got that big interest rate that's meant for a fat ass, huh?
Yeah, Stevie, I won. I got a better interest rate. Mine's bigger than yours is. He's jealous. He got his loan approved for his house and his interest rate, it ain't near as big as mine. He's jealous. Stevie? Just so you know, I don't want to wear one of them.
Keep your arms and feet in the vehicle and all
Steve, you making me a nervous wreck. That's right over top of my head. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, use that headache crack to help knock them limbs off.
Is that right? He's been on me over top it. Okay, so here's the thing. All right, he's mad at me because I've been sending him some nasty stuff. And he said, I can't pull that stuff, Stevie. He said, I can't pull that stuff through this D-lemon, this the white yellow thing there. He said, I can't pull it, tree top and all, with my swing gear. You know, said start topping him. He was mad. Ask Roger. I looked at Roger and I thought we was both in trouble. Oh yeah. There you can get a bird's eye view of what he's doing.
Where's that drone at?
Oh, you missed it. I about whacked it with the pine tree today, trying to get a drone footage up there. It turned out like crap.
Well, this one here would be a good one, wouldn't it, Junkie?
Oh yeah, he's giving me an Axeman load. That's what Stevie says when he loads her up for bear.
You ever seen an Amish wagon loaded like that, Junkyard? Yeah. Yeah, look together loaded like that.
Stevie, I seen one empty flopping across the field one time.
No, it wasn't empty. It had 4 little innocent kids in it. You're loaded. I better quit there. You're not actually loaded, but I better quit.
Copy.
It's gonna wiggle like a snake coming out of there.
Stevie, I ain't scared of no snake. Stevie, I ain't afraid of no snakes.
She's loaded, Junkyard.
Tony don't care. It don't care. Look at this. This is what Tony thinks of Stevie's load.
Joey, it's 4 o'clock. What do you think? I think it's gonna rain for 4 days. Let's build it. We can't stand it. That's what I think. What do you think, Kyer?
Junkie, you up in them pumps?
On the right?
Yeah, that goes back against the line back there, and then you drop back down that hole, and just a few drags down there. I had to move Brutus for you. Then we can get it cleaned up.
I just got them 2 maple back there on the right. You cut that fork and maple?
Yeah. Yeah, Joni, that's going to... You just now got to the triple stump maple?
Yep, I got 2 of them, man.
Yeah, that's going to take a while. Probably want to leave that lay up there. Get all your extremities cleaned up, leave that back there lay, and then come down and let me move Brutus. You get that stuff down there behind Brutus, and we'll call it a day. Look at this, look at this. Climbing uphill with an Axeman load, feathering the throttle, because I don't want it to shift up because I can't stay in the seat. Look at that. Tony don't care. Look at that. Climbing up this hill. Just now dropped down to first. Now we'll go back here before we dump it out and check this load out. Stevie says an Axeman load. We'll see what an Axeman load is in Stevie's mind.
I'm gonna put one of them set up for Buddhist and let the other one still drive from back there in the back.
Yeah, suit yourself. I mean, we ain't got enough time to clean that up. I'll take 2 hours to pull that out back here probably. So I'd get what's behind Brutus clean, and then what's left there, I got to be back here cutting again after the rain anyways. Let's see what Stevie's Axeman load looks like. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Stevie's Axeman load, look at that. Like it's nothing. All right, let's go dump it. All right, Tony. All right, let's get in the truck before she gets back. We'll get smashed. Ow! Ah, shoo! Ah. See what we got here. Oh, let's turn. Can y'all see? Piece of daggone cake, look at that. God, I love this truck. They don't like me driving around the bed in there. Once the bed will drop, it'll start grabbing gears. Then what you pretty much gotta do is hang on there, good buddy, because they're heading back. Oh yeah. Ooh, driver. God, I like this thing. I am so proud of this truck. I'll shut it off. I'll quit bragging and shut it off.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. And don't forget to hit the buttons and leave me likes, comments, stuff. Let me know what's up. And to anybody's wanting logger weight gear, go to loggerweight.com and help yourself at the shop there. And we got all that good mess. Take care of it. And mostly just want to say thanks, everybody. Hope everybody has a good one later on.